What it do? What it do? Welcome to season episode 5 of JAK.F. I just wanted to say I hope everybody's well out there. I know shit crazy out here, and I mean you could tell I'm taking the proper precautions to make sure that I'm in the best condition as I could be in, and I hope everyone else is doing the best on this planet as well because I know how hectic it get out here, and yeah, let's get this shit cracking, man. And let's all take the proper measures to stay safe on this planet. And like I said, we can talk a lot about that stuff, but I'm gonna get back on to episode 5. Shout out to all the YouTube viewership. I'm thankful for you guys, and let's get right to it. No, I'm a little slowly but surely losing faith that the NBA season will come back. I know there's a lot of other things to be worried about. It's a bit selfish of me to be thinking about if the NBA season is going to return and stuff. But at the same time, I realize how bad the Knicks need a solid point guard. And I know that the Wizards was trying to get rid of John Wall. So, I realized after this year, we have 3 years left on his contract. And I thought that was an interesting option because he is 5 years younger than Chris Paul. He is coming off a devastating injury. I apologize for that industry. I meant to say injury. It's Achilles. A lot of players haven't fully recovered from that, We're still going to see how KD comes back from that injury. And the amazing thing about KD and John Wall is they both got paid. And shout outs to them for getting paid and stuff. But because no one else is going to sign to the Knicks. We have so much cap space. But it doesn't seem like anybody's going to come here willingly like, ooh, can't wait to get to the Knicks. I feel like we're going to have to trade for somebody or we're going to have to draft somebody. I feel like we're doing the drafting part, but we still need a PG that could really get the ball rolling. I like Frank Ntilikina. I like all of them, but there's not one specific game changer in there. Like, oh, he's the one. I feel like Frank Ntilikina has earned himself a roster spot on the Knicks, though, because I know what I'm getting out of him day in, day out. As far as Dennis Smith Jr., I was really happy we got him because we gained J. Cole as a fan. That alone, I felt like it was okay to trade away KP because we gained J. Cole as a fan. I thought our cool points went up after that, So take that, Kevin Durant. Our cool points went up once we gained J. Cole as a fan, but unfortunately, Dennis Smith Jr. this season hasn't been prospering as I thought he would, but he gave me a lot of hope when he first got here because he was busting ass. 25.6 assists next game, 11-3 is cool, but I've seen what he could become. This year, I know he went through some things in his family, personal matters. A log jam at the PG position, and he actually had a couple solid games before he got that concussion. So this whole season for him was a lost season. But I'd like to give him another shot too. I'll definitely draft a point guard as well. Whether it's Cole Anthony or whoever, I'm not like no draft expert. I'm not gonna sit here like, oh, this guy's gonna be the one. A couple of my boys are pretty good at that shit, So I'm gonna ask them for advice for when it comes to all that shit. So, but yeah, then I think Porzingis had like a 34-point game, and then Doris Burke was like, hey, I wonder why the Knicks traded him. And I'm like, because he didn't want to be here, and he wanted a max contract, and he didn't play in a year and a half, and if he did come back and return and average 18 points and shoot under 40%, I'm pretty sure you'd be making fun of us too, But of course, like I said, it's cool to make fun of the Knicks, so I'm not even tripping. I'm still happy for the fact that we're 2-0 against the Mavs, and we're like 12-88 against the rest of the league. People are like, why did we boo him? Because what else we got to do? We bored as shit. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he got the proper treatment he deserved. He wanted to leave. So if he could leave and only played for 2.5 out of 4 years. Yeah, I know he was injured and shit, but on his terms, why we gotta like bow down to him? It's not like he got us a chip. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get us a chip. He didn't even take us to the playoffs. But at the same time, I wish him well with the Mavs, man. I enjoy watching him play. You know, him and Luka and shit. But like I said, Doris Burke said that smart statement. You know, a lot of Knicks fans, we're used to people, you know, making smart statements around us, but it was just like you waited till he had a 34-point game. Like you ain't say shit when he was struggling throughout the season. But it's all good. Like he is coming off an injury. I do expect him to struggle. But at the same time, I'll be honest, he wouldn't be allowed to, I guess, struggle to come back from an injury coming in New York. Or they would all rip him apart. They'd be like, oh, the Knicks gave him $500 million and he's only averaging 18 points on 40% shooting. But, you know, I remember the play when he tore his ACL. And I think he jumped on the Greek Freak. That was the last play. And that was the same game where fucking Greak Freak put the fucking hammer on Tim Hardaway. Like, he didn't put the hammer on him. He literally dunked over him. Like, he caught the ball and said, whoosh, like, over him. That shit was crazy. Wow, disrespectful. Like, that shit hurt my feelings, you know. I was just like, damn, for a couple of days. Like, the group chat, all my boys hit me up like, yo, you saw Tim Hardaway get dunked on by the Greek Freak? And I was like, yeah, I saw that shit. But I was still emotionally recovering from, I know damn well KP tore his ACL, so there's a lot to deal with at once, you know. But what pissed me off about the Greek Freak was he was like, yo, I didn't know I was underneath the rim. I was like, bro, you blocking a dunk, bro. What do you mean you don't know he was underneath the rim? And I know he didn't hurt him on purpose, but that statement itself was so stupid. Oh, I didn't know I was underneath the rim. I was just trying to block him. Like, yeah, bro, you trying to block a dunk. He wasn't shooting a three-pointer. I mean, at least Porzingis dunked on him. Like, that was his last play as a Knick, was dunking on a future NBA MVP. I think that was pretty cool. And the funny thing about the Greek Freak situation is that, you know, that last summer, he was like, yo, I ain't gonna be in Space Jam 2. You know why? Because I'm focused on winning a championship. I was like, all right, cool. And now he can't even be in Space Jam 2 or win his championship, man. Like, I know this is none of my business, but hey, man, if I get a chance to be in a legendary movie and just be in it, man. Life is short, you know. Life is short and you never know what the future holds. Like, this is showing us right now with this coronavirus stuff, a.k.a. the Roni or the Rona, however you prefer to say it. You know, I think should have been in that Space Jam movie. We deserve to be in it. But now we all just sitting home waiting for the best, man. Or hoping for the best. But, yeah, man, he could have been in Space Jam 2, help saving the world. But now he's sitting home just like us, man. But, he did come to Queens, though. I saw him out here. You know, coming to America thing he did. So, much respect for that. But he was upset at him when KP dunked on him. Then he says he didn't know he was underneath the rim. Like, bro, what the fuck else he gonna be at? It was that. But he OD'd on Tim Hardaway. That shit was disrespectful, man. I think the Greek Freak, he had to ban people from selling T-shirts of him dunking over Tim Hardaway. Like, that's how much of a disrespectful dunk it was, where he had to ban other people from selling T-shirts of him dunking on Tim Hardaway. And every single time I see that dunk, it's pretty traumatic. No, it just is. And, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but, you know, in New York, we're infamous for wearing Timberland sneakers. But, you know, the feedback I have been getting lately is that I've been kicking a lot of game. So I wore a Timberland scarf and a Timberland hat, you know. Timberland's not paying me for this. This is not a paid ad. But if Timberland wants to pay me, you know, I would love for them to pay me. But Yeah, man, I just want to let no Timberland I'm out here. I'll represent New York in a different way, the New York tradition in a different way. And like I said, I wouldn't mind the Knicks taking a shot at John Wall and see what he got left in the tank because we do need a PG and we also need to draft one as well. And you know how 50 Cent said is get with the die trying. For us is to find a point guard or die trying. And on that note, I'm up out of here. You guys stay safe out there. Go Knicks. Go NBA. More importantly, go planet Earth and go humans. That's episode 5, and I'm checking out.